Welcome, people. It is Pamela Rice, and here I am. I'm exiting my own apartment, and I'm going to show you what's going on with my street since lovely COVID-19. So everybody's left. Only people left are illegal aliens and homeless people, delivery guys. Let me flip this. There we go. You see, here's the scene. There's the scene right here. All right. So this is just exited my apartment on Mulberry Street, New York City. Today is the 19th of April. It's a Sunday. Taking a walk up to Union Square Park. So just a little chronicle of the scene. What's going on? All right, let's see. What tilt lock? That's there we go. All right. So, folks. So this is the scene. This is the COVID reality right now. Somehow, a tiny group of people convinced billions of people that this flu season is different than others. And it isn't. It's still deadly. But this time, they use the powers of television to focus in, get nice, good close-ups at all the tragedy of a flu epidemic. Now, one doctor says, "Oh, I've seen pandemics before. This is every year when we have flu season." In other words, every single flu season is a pandemic. But they just decided to just go apeshit this year, all at once, talk incessantly, get everybody panicked, get everybody frightened. Frightened, yes. Be afraid. Be very afraid. And absolutely telling you there's a crisis, that people are freaking dropping dead left and right. And I am sure that across the nation, across the globe, you have flu that just kind of just sifts right across all, in various nursing homes, right? There's everybody in the whole place gets it. Many people die. I'm sure that happens in the world every single flu season. But this year, they're going to focus in. They're going to take their cameras and focus right in nice close-up shots that, supposedly indicate some bigger picture. And they can do this. This is not even difficult. And when you have just six, I think it's just six, it's probably less now, news organizations, or six massive, mega-sized corporations that own essentially all of the mainstream media. I mean, all it takes is a tiny group of people to figure out and to disseminate this false information. Doesn't take much. Doesn't take nothing. So here we are. Might as well focus in on this. Here is Houston Street. And let me just kind of like move around here. And you can take a look at all of the, what I call graffiti. They call it advertising, but I call it graffiti. Marring our public space with advertising. But anyway, here we are at Houston Street and Mulberry Street. And I'm walking up to Union Square. So you're getting an idea, seeing New York City. Maybe I'll pan down this way a little bit. But you see that amazing tree. God help us, they ever chopped that tree down. It's so magnificent. Yonder, okay. All right, here we go. There comes the car. It's going to run me down. Here we go. So, we got the subway here. So we'll look at the subway there. Yeah, what is this? Today's a Sunday. I would imagine that normally these businesses would be open. But they're not. So basically what you have are vagrants and, you know, they call them homeless these days. You have loiterers. You know, these things used to be illegal. And now we have this new world order and all these lunatics who run our cities, our big cities. They've turned our big cities into open air homeless conglomerations. So here we are, the famous Bleecker Street station. All right, I think right down there used to be where CBGB's used to be. Yeah, it's right down there. All right, we are now walking up the famous Lafayette Street, heading up toward 14th Street. You can see what about New York City? What can I tell you? You know, the glory that was New York City, you know, is no more. You know, they don't make amazing buildings anymore like they used to in New York City. All right, the famous Bond Street. Here we are. This used to be a very fashionable area. All of this, like 100 years ago. You kind of see kind of I think there's a nice, beautiful merchant house. All right. We're going to pan back down Bond Street toward Broadway. And here's some really amazing, beautiful, I think it's called like Queen Anne architecture. Maybe wrong on that. Those like mansard roofs are really quite stupendous. Nobody really, I mean, I think people subliminally realize the grandeur of this architecture. But it's a new world right now. We're a new world. All right, here we go. Heading up to Great Jones Street. So I'm heading up to Union Square and gonna meet a friend there. A friend who actually has a pet squirrel that he deposits out in the park daily and then brings it back home to his apartment. Now, this is a building made same architect. Oh wait, now what do I do here? There we go. Same architect as that one who did the Dakota, where John and Yoko lived uptown on 80 some street, the west side. Same architect. Alright, it's kind of warm out. So there's a few, few New York City citizens, but a lot of people have fled the city. A lot of people have fled. That is palpable, you can tell. And the streets are now full of kind of the remnants of those who stuck around. This is one of my favorite buildings in the whole city, in the whole world, in fact. Maybe not far enough away to really see it. Lafayette Street. And this is West 4th. I just say, why can't they make buildings like this anymore? You know? Boy, they didn't skimp on the production of this building. I don't think anybody ever looks at it. Right. Okay. I can't really read it. Divine Press Building. All right. Master Wine and Spirits. Okay. There's some really amazing architecture on this street. I wasn't even thinking about this when I decided to walk down Lafayette, just trying to get to Union Square. If you can look yonder, there's some columns, some grayish columns. Actually, that's burlap that are protecting the columns that are kind of not in very good shape. But that column building was the entire stretch of this block. So that's a lot of space. They tore them all down, except for that bunch. And I'll take a better shot when we get closer. They have a name, and I can't think of it right now. But this part of town was highly fashionable. Highly fashionable. You wanted to live around here. Anyway, you can see a little bit better the burlap. And this is, I guess, to protect people from falling debris from those columns. And no doubt they will take that building down eventually. And it's just very old. Like I say, those columns, they extended the entire block. And we got the Blue Band Group, or the dump play, very popular. So it looks like horseshoes in a way. A little flourish above those top windows, those middle windows, I should say. No, actually all of them. So, what an amazing building. It's the glory of New York. It is over. And here's the Puck building. This is sort of an Italianate style. Yeah, this is the era of the COVID. You got a lot of crazy people walking around. A whole lot of lowlife. Assholes. You know, they're still here, that's for sure. You know, all the people, anybody with money, they're gone. Now, I want to show you an example of some of the worst architecture in the whole world. New, of course. It's new. I'm standing in the street, so I can't stay too long, but you see this building? That's pathetic. They couldn't even bother to make the windows concave. They're too goddamn cheap. Like, you have all this majestic architecture around here where they fussed and fussed over every single detail, needed, you know, pay whatever it took to make it perfect and beautiful and long lasting. No, I didn't want to do that. So appropriately, we got Chase Manhattan Bank, a bank that is apparently in a lot of financial trouble. No, we got a bunch of homeless people in there. That's great. Yep, no social distancing going on here. I see. Yeah, for sure. There they are, just hanging out. That's great. That's great. Yeah, well, they get away with it. They get away with it. They might take some guy walking his dog in a prairie somewhere, and they'll drag him away to, because he isn't wearing a mask. And this is a satanic symbol, this black cube. Has a lot of satanic imagery. And over here is the Puck building. No, correction. Oh, God. Oh, man, I can't think of the name now. Shame on me. Cooper Union. Okay, Cooper Union. Yeah, it's Cooper Square, it says over there. Yeah. Cooper Union, a gentleman named Cooper started this, and it was a school where he would take creme de la creme, the smartest kids around, and he would give them free education. And he was a brilliant man, an inventor, and just an amazing person. You see, New York City used to cherish its special people, people who have special talents and genius. But now, no. The more of a fuck-up you are, the more sympathy you get. That's the way it goes. Yeah, it's race to the bottom. And now with this COVID thing, the 1-2 punch, they've destroyed small business. They've destroyed all the people, the productive people in the city. And, really give them the old 1-2 punch, yeah? Yeah, kick them when they're down. I was on First Avenue yesterday with a camera, and a couple days ago, and I took videos of the devastation. It's only been 1 month. It didn't take long. It's only been 1 month of this ridiculous shutdown. Nobody should have listened to this government. They should have taken these our government leaders and hung them up in by meat hooks in the public square. That's what they should have done, but they didn't. They go, ho, 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 ho. You know, be afraid, be very afraid. Be afraid. Out on the street, yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's all we got. Yeah, look at this. Janovic Plaza, an amazing store. I bought all my paint and sandpaper and turpentine and glue and even window shades and stuff like that. Closed up. Isn't that great? Isn't that lovely? Is that what you want? I guess that is. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Powers that be, New World Order, the globalists, they decided that this flu season is different than the others. No, it isn't. It's not. It's not. You know, these people, I don't know, I'm so angry about it because of the suffering that these people are causing. And the people who are going to survive, I don't know, are the worst people. You're going to throw productive people out onto the street. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that great? Who's going to pay their fucking bills? You know, they're constantly picking my pocket, you know, to pay their bills. Yep. All right, yeah, okay. All right. I don't know if you caught that old homeless guy there. Yeah, they say that most of the homeless have COVID. You know, so what, man? Yeah, so they get a little sick. Get a little sore throat or something. Oh, man. All right, here goes a great specimen right here. Very nice. So what's left of New York right there. All right. All right, down there's the Strand. Totally closed up. God, what a fucking shame is that. There are nice, beautiful shoe repair. Closed up. Barber. Closed up. Crunch. Probably ruined by this stupidity. I don't know. I don't know, man. Now there's a beautiful flourish in that beautiful building over there with the oculist or whatever, oculus, some beautiful window. So they used to make. That's why they used to make apartments and buildings. They would take the extra time to make something beautiful like that. Nobody appreciates it anymore. They just want to destroy everything. Yeah, here's some poor places. Not a big fan of something called Bar Bacon, but it's a restaurant. Cafe, wine bar, closed up. These people are going to go to ruin. Ruin. But who gets to stay open? This is genocide. I forgot. I need to keep using that word. This is genocide. Here's Walgreens. Heading on to 14th Street shortly. There you go, illegal alien. Well, here, see, it's a good sign when you see garbage. I mean, most people in New York don't like garbage, but this means that there's some kind of economic activity going on. People are unpacking boxes, putting merchandise on shelves, and that's a good thing, you know. However, why do some businesses get to do that and others don't? That's the question. Who is deciding? Who's deciding which businesses are essential and which aren't? All right. Walgreens is open. All right, here we go. That Walgreens? Walgreens is open. Or is it? I don't know. Yep, that's what you got. Fucking illegal aliens. They don't bother to learn English anymore. No way. No way. There's a balkanization. You got all kinds of different people who come here. They never assimilate, never learn English. They live in their little ghettos. They don't love our country. They're basically little fifth columns. They're fifth columns. All right, welcome to Union Square, it says. All right. Welcome to Union Square. All right. All right, Duane Reade is open. See, certain businesses, it's okay for them to have economic activity. So I don't get it. If it's dangerous, then everybody should be locked down. But they're not. Amazon, Walmart, Duane Reade. Whole Foods. Whole Foods Market. Let's just pan over to Whole Foods for a moment. Yeah, it's a police state. It's a police state now. It has been for a very long time. Since 9/11. Yeah. It's burned out, baby. It's burned out and it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse.
I'm bringing to you.
Oh man. All right, it's total homeless. Here we go. Yeah, they don't care if these people are not doing social distancing. They don't have to do it.
But I would rather be in suburbs. And like for Goldman, sure, they're not going to move the ground. Like moving they can for a while, right? Yeah, but.
All right, I'm at my destination. I'm gonna turn off. Maybe I'll come around here.
You know when consumer goods industry, when the Zuckerberg bought
90 and below, so like
All right, it's Sunday, by the way. I'm looking for my friend. So, I think I'll just turn this off now.